All right. Drake Riggs here with the Body Lock. Standing next to me here, you know him, UFC bantamweight, Ricky Simone. Ricky, how you doing, man? We're out here for the Herboriste event. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah, I've been sponsored by this CBD company, Northwest Therapeutics, for several years now. So we're doing like a First Friday thing here. So they just recently opened. So yeah, we're gonna have some free samples in there, and we're just gonna be hanging out, signing some autographs for a couple hours.
Very exciting. I'm sure that these are fun things to do. I know you've done some with the barbers, right? Some little sponsor events similar to that.
Yeah. I'm actually doing one with the barbers. I think in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks with another similar event.
All right, awesome. And CBD products. We're saying that you've been using them since high school with these places. Is that make a big effect on your fighter? Very important thing. Do you notice when you don't use it compared to when you do?
Oh, definitely. I always have some in my bag. They hook me up, so I have one like each one of my workout bags. And as soon as practice is over, because I'm an old man, I just turned 27. I'm rolling out of bed, so I'm bathing in that stuff right now.
There you go. And it's been kind of a topic this week for UFC 243, at least a couple fighters, Megan Anderson, Robert Whitaker, talking about the mental health kind of side of things. And I bring this up because CBD, a lot of people say it's good for anxiety. That's why I started to dabble in it a bit. Still kind of trying to find my one. Maybe we'll find it here at the Herboriste. But would you say it is helpful in regards to, I don't know if you deal with anxiety, but things like that?
I'm always one of the worst people to test supplements and products, because I do a pre-workout or some supplement supposed to make me go longer, harder, longer. I don't know, it sounds kind of.
It is.
But this is something that I actually feel the difference. My aches and pains go away. I'm able to sleep a lot better. So this is actually one thing that I'm confident in saying. I do see the benefits.
All right, awesome. I'll have to try it out. I'll have to try it out. We'll all have to try it out. And last time I saw you, man, you were dealing with the staph injury on the leg. Just what's the update there? Has it all better? Shouldn't have bring it up?
No, that's a rumor. Jake spread that damn rumor, and you're helping him. No,
that's what I thought.
No, I had this huge hematoma on my leg.
Yeah.
The
you
muscle.
showed us you had the surgery right after.
Yeah.
Not surgery, but
felt like one.
Yeah.
The muscle the tissue from the muscle separated. A bunch of blood clots got in there. So, it definitely looked like it was something crazy going on. So people believed that it was staph, but it was not staph. I got it drained, and I was good. I was training within a couple of days after that.
Okay, so we're all good now. So
I'm kicking people so hard. I was just kicking Sunshine in the gym the other day. He's getting ready for a big fight against a Glory guy. So I was freaking throwing some kicks on with that leg. So, yeah, we're all good. I'm waiting for a fight. I hung out with Sean Shelby in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Was begging him for a fight, so hopefully we get something before the end of the year.
All right. Speaking of that, I was going to say that's perfect segue in because, you went down there for Tyson, longtime teammate. Finally made his UFC debut. Unfortunately, didn't get the win. Very tough opponent, Sergio Pettis, one of the best. Just what do you think of his performance, finally getting on the big stage?
I thought it was great. He's fighting the number 5 guy in the world, his first fight in the UFC. But, I still feel like Tyson was a better fighter. And, just a couple things that he likes to knock people out. So sometimes you live by that and die by that. But, he's still learning. We're always working together. We're actually training together. We're going to go to the PI in Vegas together here in 2 weeks. I think he's right there. Just, I know he's gonna come back strong in this next one and knock somebody out and be right back in talks.
Yeah. And the debut is usually the hardest one, right? You can attest to that. The jitters, they're a thing, aren't they?
Yeah. I think so too. But he was also dealing with, the highest altitude that we'll fight at.
Yeah,
it was 7,300 feet
so.
over Mexico City. So, that was another thing that definitely played a factor. But no, obviously we don't want to have excuses. So hopefully in the next one, he'll do what Tyson does, which is knock people out.
Of course, can't wait for that. And back to you. You like to stay active usually. Had to fix up the leg real quick, not staph. But I know you mentioned November, maybe against Frankie Edgar. It's just a name you threw out. Obviously, that's a good guy to shoot for. So you think it's still November? When are you looking to get back, ideally?
Yeah, talking to my manager and the UFC, I don't know if that doesn't sound like it's an option, but I didn't think Uriah was an option at the time.
Yeah,
exactly. They just hit you up and see if you're interested, and I was kind of being asked to jump on the Singapore card, but doesn't sound like that was going to end up happening. And I heard Brown needed an opponent at 145.
Yeah.
So, but that's in Brazil, and I don't know how strict the testing is in Brazil. So I don't know. There's always options, but I just want to fight soon. And so I told the UFC that I would, just give me a fight. I'll fight whoever.
So they're trying to make you fill in though and go traveling. It sounds like though. I mean,
They're trying to tell me they're booked up until like January.
okay.
So unless something can happen, I asked for Rob Font, and there's some East Coast card coming up, and is that end of November, December? I don't know. In Washington, I'm not sure that one.
Yeah.
I think Rob Font would be a good. We've been trying to fight each other. He's number 11 in the world right now. He agreed to fight me after I beat Ronnie Yaya.
Yep.
So I mean that'd be a perfect fight back. I think he's a ranked opponent. You know, he hasn't fought in a while, but that'd be a good one.
Yeah, definitely, that is a good one. And just speaking of staying active, I remember right before you got the Uriah fight. Not this fast. You were scheduled to compete in the Fight to Win, the BJJ competition, the big event that was going on down here. Sunshine was there. Austin Vanderford was he ended up pulling out too as well, Herman, and you pulled out obviously because of that fight. Is that something, if there's opportunities for jiu-jitsu just to stay active, is that something you'd like to do?
Not really.
No.
No. I mean, I like to punch people. I like to elbow people in the face on the ground. It kind of annoys me sometimes. I don't know. I kind of just because some of these jiu-jitsu guys around here think they're like super tough, and I would like to show them what's up with their own thing. But at the same time, it's like no, I like to stay healthy. It's hard enough for me to stay healthy to fight, and I don't want to go in there and I don't know, something stupid happen. But I love to compete though. But I'd rather be fighting. That's how I'm making my money right now. So that's what I want to do.
Exactly, it makes sense. And just to shift gears a little bit, big fight coming up in November. Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. The intriguing thing or interesting thing about it, besides just the matchup, for a fantasy belt, sort of, the baddest motherfucker belt, the BMF title. Just what are your thoughts on that whole thing? I've seen mixed opinions on it. So, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. It's obviously a made-up thing. Let the boys make their money, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you got two guys who've been in the UFC forever.
Mm-hmm.
They're super popular. Why not put some more hype behind it and let them fight for some expensive belt?
Yeah, why not, I guess. And just in regards to that, is somebody you're leaning towards, because it is a pretty great matchup.
Man, just because they're talking about it.
Thank you, sir.
They're talking about it being like a East Coast, West Coast kind of thing. So, like, just naturally, I want to be like, oh, West Coast. But man, I really like Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he carries a little bit more power. So I don't know. Freaking Diaz. I was there live at that last fight. He surprised me so much in that last fight. But it's gonna be a good fight no matter what. But I think I'm leaning towards Masvidal.
Yeah. And last thing I'll leave you with here, Ricky. Do you trim the mullet, or is it you just kind of letting the thing go down right now?
Oh man, I did. I took like 1.5 inches off of it because my wife already hates it enough. But no, I have not. I trimmed it that one time, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it again.
There you go. All right, man. Thanks so much for the time. Yeah, awesome. There we go.
Cat.